For decades, the traditional warehouse operated as a massive, silent box, a holding pen where vast quantities of inventory sat idle on shelves and tied up working capital. Managing these sprawling facilities usually meant relying on manual clipboard counts, isolated teams of workers walking endless aisles, and a patchwork of IT systems that rarely shared data. In a hyper-fast economy, those manual processes create friction. Delays in locating a single pallet cause out-of-stock bottlenecks on the fulfillment floor and drive operational overhead higher. Survival now requires a shift in how we view these buildings. They can no longer be simple storage points. They must become active fulfillment hubs that respond to orders in real time. This is the role of SAP Extended Warehouse Management, or SAP EWM. It acts as the centralized digital intelligence for the entire operation. This coordination layer ensures that every movement is directed by real-time data, turning a building full of boxes into a responsive fulfillment network. To maintain that speed, the system has to monitor millions of individual items moving through the facility simultaneously. SAP EWM tracks materials with extreme precision, monitoring every item down to its specific storage bin, batch number, and individual serial number. But knowing where things are is only the first step. The system also decides exactly where new inventory should go, using a process called intelligent slotting. This diagram shows how the software automatically calculates an item's best possible location. It evaluates physical footprint, required temperature conditions, and shipping speed. Instead of relying on a floor manager's intuition, it places fast-moving goods near loading docks and heavy items low, instantly utilizing open storage zones. This math-driven organization ensures that every bin is utilized specifically to prioritize the speed of access over simple storage density. When new shipments arrive, inbound processing validates advanced shipping notifications before the truck even stops, quickly deconsolidating mixed pallets into manageable units. For high-demand goods, the system can skip the storage racks entirely, using a technique called cross-docking. As this schematic shows, fast-moving items travel directly from inbound trucks to outbound shipping docks. They never enter long-term storage. Executing this physical shortcut requires exact split-second coordination between incoming receipts and outgoing orders. This precise maneuver maintains a state of constant movement, ensuring the entire facility operates as a high-velocity throughput center. Of course, digital intelligence requires a physical workforce to execute these commands on the floor. The software's labor and resource management module defines work standards and tracks exact task execution times, helping balance daily workloads across different teams. Modern fulfillment also relies on automation. SAP EWM bridges the gap between software and hardware through its material flow system. This system connects directly to robotics, conveyors, and automated guided vehicles, pushing commands to the machinery without requiring separate middleware. By synchronizing human labor and robotics natively in the same platform, both sets of workers operate as a single, unified physical body. All this internal efficiency is wasted if the traffic outside the loading dock is chaotic. The yard logistics feature manages the exterior, tracking incoming trailers, clearing gate entries, and assigning specific dock doors. This pushes the warehouse's intelligence out into the parking lot, identifying potential supply friction before it even reaches the dock. We now have a unified environment where inbound flow, space, labor, and yard traffic are orchestrated simultaneously. On the outbound side, Wave Management bundles shipping orders based on regional delivery routes, streamlining the final packing and staging steps. Because the software features native integration with SAP S/4HANA and transportation modules, companies avoid massive custom coding projects and keep their IT architecture simple. Operationally, the removal of manual counting discrepancies yields over 99%. By unifying inbound, outbound, and labor data into one system, SAP EWM makes warehouse execution the primary driver of a company's competitive strategy.